Hey Gemini, it's Leona Nicole Black, and I'm here to do your general tarot reading for the month of October. Just want to say thank you so much for all of you who watched last month, liked, shared, subscribed, commented. It means a great deal to me. So Geminis, I watched back my reading for you guys last month and I felt like my energy was kind of heavy. I felt like I was holding back a bit emotionally and it affected your reading, so I'm going to be more transparent, more authentic, more open, and just let you see me and my vulnerability, and we'll grow from there. We'll cultivate, we'll fill this relationship out together, and we'll see if this works, for you and for your reading a bit more. Typically I do the astrological overview before going into your intuitive tarot reading, but today I feel like I should just go straight into the intuitive and just trust the cards and just deliver your messages straight from my soul. I'm turning the intellect down a little bit, not switching it off. I stay smart for these readings, but I just want to be a conduit. I just want those energies to pass and channel through me as I clear myself emotionally for you. If you would like a personal reading, as I say, this is a general, so it's high level messages that connect to your archetype. If you want to look at what's going on with you on an individual level, what's your circumstances, what pattern you're in your life right now, what you can learn, then you can contact me at nicoleblack.com/services. That's where you can book your readings directly now from my website. You can also email me at leonanicole@gmail.com if you have questions, queries, and want to get your reading in that way. I do readings in person in central London. I do FaceTime readings for those who can't travel to me. That includes those of you who are abroad and in other time zones. And I will do events as well. There's some information about that up on my website. And I'll be rolling out some other services. I'm just finding my balance at the moment. So that's what we've got for now. So let's get into your intuitive tarot reading for the month of October. So Gemini, what are the new energies that are coming in with the month of October for you? What does this month bring? So this reading will be in the highest good of Gemini. It will come to it from a love-based perspective. Page of Cups. I've seen that a lot this month. Okay. What else is happening, gems? What's in your energy? What's in your energetic field? What's going to be coming up for you in the month of October with the changes? We've got full moon in Aries, new moon in Libra. Interesting. And we have Jupiter moving from Libra into Scorpio. One more. What do these energies represent for you? Okay. What's on your heart and your mind? What are you thinking about this month, Scorpio? I agree. Okay. What's going on? Resources, finances, business. What kind of energy is at play there for you? Resources, finances, business. This was actually in reverse. Resources, finances, business, resources, finances, business. Career reading, resources, finances, career. What's going on for Geminis this month of October? Okay, I thought that's enough. I don't think I need to pull any more in relation to that. Okay, and then partnerships. Love, romance. What's happening? Sorry guys. Love and romantic partnerships for my single Geminis. What messages are there for you? What's going on? Single Geminis. Single Geminis. Single Geminis. One more message. Single Geminis. Love and relationships. That's the one. Okay. I feel that. Okay, and then my couple Geminis. Couple Geminis. Feel like couples are really having very similar energies across the signs. Couple Geminis. I feel like it's a good time to be single. Okay. Okay, Gemini, I pulled some clarifiers on some of your cards just so I could get, you know, more focused, more clearer messages and make sure that I'm delivering the right information to you. So starting out with your overall energy for the month, what kind of new energy is coming in for you. The first is the Page of Cups, really positive card, and also a card that I feel has been coming up for a lot of signs, a card that came up for me in my personal reading. I think it's like a really important card for the month of October. Page of Pentacles in this context I feel like is about communicating emotionally, you know, it's about taking those feelings outward a bit, you know, just going, okay, this is how I'm feeling, testing the waters, you know, having these conversations, seeing how other people feel, feeling out, you know, exploring what you feel in conversation. I feel like there's going to be a chance this month to talk about your feelings. This could be with a significant other. This could be with someone new you're meeting and kind of feeling. It could be someone you've been talking to for a while, but it could also be friends and family, whatever context. Whoever's kind of in your heart space, whatever's in your emotional space, it's going to be a time to talk about it. We have a full moon in Aries today actually, and it is aspecting, it's in opposition to Mercury, so it is a time for communication over the next couple of weeks. So I see that emotional communication happening for you. Interestingly, even though this is a season of partnership, we're in Libra season, which is all about partnership. We have a new moon in Libra on the 19th, more partnership, and we have Jupiter leaving the Libra and the emphasis on partnership and moving into Scorpio, which is all about emotional depth and connection. The Hermit cards come up for you. I see you guys actually taking some time to retreat. Even I'm not sure that you're necessarily not going to be around people, but at least on a mental level, I see you planning, thinking things through, kind of going within yourself. Really opposite to all this partnership energy, but I feel it. I feel like you guys are like, okay, I'm stepping back actually. I'm, you know, focusing on myself. It doesn't seem sad. It's not sad energy, but it just seems like you've got some plans in the works, some things you're thinking through, and you need a bit of time to do it. It makes sense because you've got Ace of Pentacles as your next card, so you're being offered something. New opportunities, whether you're creating them as well, it can be you, like through this process, actually putting things in motion. But there is a new beginning in your life this month, an opportunity to start things afresh, an opportunity for, you know, new finances, you know, new homes, new business ventures, just doing things on another level. So I feel like, given that this is what's coming up, it makes sense that you're going into a planning stage. I also see you leaving this energy. I think this card might have come up for you last month, but just the energy of disappointment and, you know, some emotional pain, things just not moving emotionally, maybe reflecting on some stuff that, you know, still kind of affects you and hurts you a bit. Not like crippling, not like, oh, I'll never move on, I'll never get on, but just that kind of, I'm doing a lot, but underneath it, something is bothering me energy. I see this starting to pass as new energy is entering in for you this month. What's on your heart and your mind? 3 of Wands for sure. I think you guys have plans. I think you're looking out, you're surveying your life, your experiences, your environment, the world that you're in right now, and you're saying, what can I create? What's my next step? How do I take things to the next level? How do I contribute more? What am I about? What do I want to do? I see you in a really kind of productive space. You've also got the Queen of Wands. I see you being very focused right now on yourself as well, really focused, really clear-minded, very linear, logically calculating things and working things out. That's the energy of October for you. In terms of your money, your finances, your business, your creativity, 3 of Cups in reverse. I see you pulling away from the partying and the celebration and the socializing. Knight of Swords. Okay, so you had the Queen of Swords before in kind of your heart space and what you're thinking about. And in terms of what's going on in your workspace, creativity, business, finance, Knight of Swords. I think you guys are starting some new things. I think you're going after some stuff. I see this as an energy of ambition. I see you like you've set your goal on something. Maybe it's studying at a new level. Maybe it's, you know, starting your own job, going for a promotion, just taking a risk. You know, I see you just going after something in a career space. That means that you're not doing all this right now because you're pulling your energy into yourself to put towards this thing. And then I'm splitting the reason at this point between single and partnered Gemini. So starting out with the singles, first card is Queen of Cups. So you guys nursing some wounds. I see you feeling a bit side disappointment, like I have all this love and affection and emotion to give, and I feel like giving it to someone, but I'm not able to for whatever reason. Your circumstances aren't kind of lining up particularly in that way. The Death card is here in reverse. I feel like there is a resistance to change. There's a resistance to some endings for you. This energy is blocked. Like there's an incompletion, I feel. And I feel like it's the emotional space you're in. And then this is reiterated by the Six of Pentacles in reverse. In reverse, I feel like you are feeling like you've given too much, like you were always the one who has to put the effort in and the work in and the emotional maturity, and it's you and it's you and it's you, and you want to be in the receiving space. You don't want to always be giving. So I see that as like where you're at in terms of like love and romance, single Libras, Geminis. I feel like you're like, sorry, you know, I want some things to move. I'm not feeling this energy. Doesn't feel fresh. It's stagnant. It's just, and I pulled a clarifier and a slash advice card for you, and it was Three of Swords in reverse. Actually, I think this is about you releasing the wounding that you've been through. It doesn't have to be like heartbreaking, someone crushed you. I mean, that's quite unlikely with you guys anyway, but just that kind of, I can't believe you did that, or, you know, I thought this was going somewhere and it didn't, and then you acted like this. And, you know, it doesn't even have to be relationship wise, just things in your that's got to you emotionally, and you're kind of walking around with these splinters in your heart. It's not really the energy in which you can do the playful partnership thing, you know, like people will feel that, and that you will inadvertently, this, which is fantastic for your workspace and your creativity and your ambitions and your dreams, you will do this in a love space, and this sword is really sharp, and so people will come close and be like, hey, what's going on? And you'll just be like, you know, with your sword, not even realizing it, and just being like, why am I in this position? Why isn't there someone? So the focus for you right now, in order to bring in the kind of love energy you want, is to heal this. And it might be through this emotional conversations I said will be happening. The energy is there for it, supports it. Talk to who you need to talk to this month to get rid of these swords and to start moving forward. And interestingly, when I look at your cards, I don't see a lot of like water sign energy. You're not really channeling that. You're not really in that space right now, Gemini. So if that's what you want, there's some changes you need to make. Partner gems, very interesting. I ended up pulling 4 clarifiers for the 4 cards that came out for you. First being Page of Pentacles in reverse. This feels like a lack of growth to me. I feel like wherever level you're at now, if you're wanting to go to the next, it's not happening, at least not on maybe the pace that you want, at the speed that you want. You're wondering if a situation really has potential. I see this 4 of Wands as being like this love, stability, good relationship, contentment, but it's surrounded by the 6 of Wands in reverse on one side and the 7 of Cups on the other. I feel like you may be thinking, should you leave? Like, if it's not growing, if it's not going to go where you want, if it doesn't have the potential that maybe you thought it had, you're like, should I go? Sorry, wrong card. Should I leave? Should I walk away from this? Like, you're contemplating in a mental space if this is time to leave. But you've also got all this emotional confusion on the other side, because you're like, well, it's not all bad. There are things I like about it. This person's decent. We've been together for a while, blah, 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 blah. And so you're kind of oscillating and really not sure here. I pulled some clarifiers about this energy, and the first set of cards that came up, first of all, was the Eight of Swords. That part of the blockage that you're feeling that pertains to this lack of growth is around your limiting beliefs and how you're looking at and viewing the situation. There's something that you're not seeing clearly or correctly. But the next card is the Tower. And I feel like whatever you're not seeing clearly, whatever thought patterns that you're having that are not, accurate really, or not taking into account everything that it needs to, maybe you're in this very kind of, I know what I think and I know how I'm seeing the situation and I must be right energy. This is going to clear it. This is really unexpected changes, shocks, revelations. This is about the structures being torn down. So whatever is existing right now, something's going to come up that is going to mean dramatic change. Just saying what I see, to be honest, guys. Dramatic change. And the card that comes up in relation to this as well is the Strength card in reverse. I feel like you are going to have to exhibit a lot of inner strength to get through this energy. Don't let it frighten you. The thing about the Tower is that it comes to clear what is not secure. And like I said, I'm not seeing like a lot of emotional energy here. So for you partner Geminis, I think this needs to come. I think it needs to happen. Like I said, Jupiter is moving from Libra, the sign of partnership, into Scorpio. So whatever we've been seeing in our partnerships, we're gonna have learned those lessons and now be forced to put them into practice. And I think this energy is creating that for you. I pulled an outcome card based on that, based on these changes, based on these unexpected things that are coming. Two of Pentacles. I think if you're in a position right now, like I said, with this relationship, this commitment, where you're like, do I leave? Is it worth it? What's going on here? Once this energy comes, once these changes take place, once you see things differently, once the dust clears and you've used your inner strength to get through it, you're going to be given a decision. And I think the decision is going to be clear. I think you're going to be, I can't tell you from this perspective, this far ahead on this general, so I don't know how it plays out for you at an individual level. But these two Pentacles, you're going to know what you're choosing between. You're going to have very good clarity about, if I stay, it means this, and if I go, it means that. And also the choice and the power will be in your hands. The choice will be yours. That's what I feel from this. So I don't want this to give you a kind of fear energy. That's not the purpose of this reading. So Gems, that was your general tarot reading for October. If based on this reading you would like to get a personal reading to dig more deeply into your circumstances and what's going on with you, again, you can hit me up at nicoleblack.com/services to book your reading. You can email me at leonanicole@gmail.com. Please guys, like, share, subscribe. It really supports the channel, helps it grow, and unlocks new features for me. And also comment. I really want to hear back from you about how this is playing out, what energies you're experiencing. I can learn from you as I go along, and I'm open to that. So definitely give me that feedback. Tag a Gemini online, share these messages. I love you guys. I think you're super dope. And like I said, you're the geniuses of the zodiac, and I'm excited. Given how brilliant you are, whatever you've set your mind and what plans you're making, they're going to be blessings for all of us. I'm down for it. So I will see you in November. Much love.